the listening this word. What is gravitation? So first question. So what is gravitation? So it's a simple definition of if we say simple definition, gravitation is like this: that the force of attraction between and two particles, and the two particles like this pen and this pen, and any two metals like this pen and this pen is like this pen and this pen, and between the force who attracts her between them. This force is called gravitation. Okay, gravitation. And when uh, in her in this place replaced by the earth, so who force acts on between the earth and the object is called gravity. Okay, okay. So now we first learn about the gravitation, and in this gravitation, our topic is come whose is centripetal. What is centripetal force? So that's a very simple centripetal force who who helps to revolve any object, who helps to revolve an object in a circular path. We also say that the who helps to motion an object in a circular path. How? When you round a stone after when you round a stone in a thread, so you see that the stone is moving in a circular path. So the force acts on the stone. That force is called centripetal force. Also, moon and the earth is work on this force for revolve around the sun to use this force used earth by earth for revolve around the sun, and this force also used by the moon for revolve around the earth. Okay, now then second topic is universal law of gravitation. Okay, universal law of gravitation. So in this chapter, universal law of gravitation is a basic basic term. Okay, so in the universal law of gravitation, the book say the NCERT book say that the um and that the force of attraction in whole universe, that the force of attraction is directly proportional to the product of mass and inversely proportional to the product to the square of distance. What is mean? Oh, directly proportional means is when mass is rises, then forces rises like this. When we say that mass 2, so force, then mass 2 है and force 4 है. Okay, mass 2, force 4. When we raises the mass, like we raises 2 times, so 4, and so also the force is rises 2 times, so 8, like this. In this way, inversely proportional means is when axis rises, so y is also rises in the same quantity. Okay, so the in first line, the NCERT say that the force is directly proportional to the product of mass. Okay, and in next line he say like this: force, yeah, force is directly proportional to the, this is a directly proportional to the mass product. Okay, product means multiplication. And in next line he say that the force is indirectly proportional to the distance square. Distance square indirectly proportional what? Indirectly proportional this, then when distance is 4, 4, when force is 2, when distance is 8, 8, then force is आपका बिल्कुल आधा जाएगा, 1/8 के अराउंड हो जाएगा. Okay, so when the distance increase, so force decrease. This means divide the inversely proportional. Okay, okay. Now then the scientists make the formula, like to add these both two equations. The formula is making this, and then you say that where come which what is this G, this capital G? What is the role of this capital G in this whole formula? This capital G is a universal gravitational constant, and this capital G value is very simple: 6.67 into 10 to power minus 11. This G value. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. चलिए. Now, next topic is importance of the universal law of gravitation. When we read the importance, when we read anything, so we also know that what is the importance. Like we have a pen. So, what is the importance of a pen? Importance of the pen is that the pens helps to write anything, write anything. So, this is the importance of pen. So like this, we also learn that what is the importance of the universal law of gravitation. So first importance, the force of that's the force that binds earth to us to earth. That means who force attract to our earth. Okay, the motion of the moon around the earth. That I also said before. I read this chapter. I learned this chapter. That is centripetal force helps to moon moon to revolve around the earth. Okay. Now next topic is free fall. What is free fall? So we doing practically. This is a pen, and when we uh, throw, then this pen throw downward to the earth. Or my grammatically error is very high, but I कोशिश कर रहा हूँ बस. Okay, so this pen is fall downward to earth without any force because I don't give any force on this pen. You see also. Okay, so this pen, why fall downward to earth? Because on this pen acts on a force. Which force? Gravitational force. By which? Earth. By the earth. Earth, a force is acting on this pen. Okay. Okay, when the this pen in the motion, you read in the next chapter. This okay, this subject is science chapter, gravitational. Okay, and when this pen motion, so you also see, so you also learn before any chapter that the in motion, class ninth, in motion that every object accelerates because this pen motion, so he also accelerates. And if you not what if you not don't if you not know that what is accelerates, so I tell you, accelerates is a change in the velocity. Velocity means here its pen velocity is zero, then he go there, then its pen velocity is higher, then last time zero. Okay, so when this pen accelerates, so this accelerates known as acceleration due to gravity. Okay, and this acceleration is denoted by small g. Okay, not capital G. Capital G is a universal constant of gravitation, and small g is the gravitation due to gravity, or acceleration due to gravity. Okay, and now next we see that in exam also come difference between capital G and small g. So you carefully attempt this question because this is very संभावना बहुत है इसके आने की. In this way decided in Hindi. Okay, now the calculated value of G, that we learned that this is a capital G, acceleration due to gravity, but in the mind a question make that what is the value of G, what is the value of this capital G. So this capital G value is 6. When we This is the formula of capital G value to find. Then this capital G value is capital capital G, small g value is 9.8 meter per second square. Okay. Now nextly, motion of the objects under the influence of the gravitational force of the earth. Okay. So we read this three motion equations in the before chapter, and in three motion equation we replace a by the because in these whole equations a means is acceleration, and we learn recently that here is a acceleration due to gravity, so a replaced by g, and s replaced by h, height. Okay, now next topic, mass and weight. Okay, in daily life, weight, when anyone asking you to what is your weight, so you tell 10 kg, 2 kg, 2 kg, 2 kg, no, 30 kg, 39, 40. But this is actually not weight. This is mass. Oh, he explained. Oh, so means that you say in whole life that is wrong. Yes, that is wrong. How? So mass क्या होता है? What is mass? Mass is a content in a matter. On weight is a force. Weight is not any mass and not any weight is a force. What force? That force weight is a quantity of force which attacks by you. Like this pen is like this pen. Earth attracts this pen by a force. What is the force? That force is called weight. The quantity of force by which this pen attracts by to earth. Okay, that is weight. And weight as a unit is not kilogram in daily life. Anyone asking to you, what is your weight? So you say 39 kg, 40 kg. But this is not wrong, right? This is right, wrong, wrong. Because weight as a unit is Newton. Because why? Because weight is not any mass. Weight is force, and force, force as a unit is always in Newton. So we learn in so weight formula is W equal to m into g, where m mean by mass and g mean by gravity. Or then you see here that g is small g. Small g means acceleration due to gravity. So what is the value? 9.8, and sometimes we also take the value 10. Okay, for easy calculation. Okay, now next time anyone asking you what is your weight, so if your mass is 39, so you tell your weight that my mass is 39, so you're so into the gravitation. So 390 390 Newton. Okay. Now next step we learn thrust and pressure. What is thrust? Thrust. Thrust is a perpendicular force. What is perpendicular? See, this pen, I take a force. I I exert a force on this book by a pen. So you see, this pen is perpendicular to the surface of the book, and this force is perpendicular to the book. So any perpendicular force exerted on a body, perpendicular force exerted on a body is called thrust. Okay, and pressure. What is the pressure? The thrust at a unit area. Here we exerted on a pressure on the book, not force. And force, what is the force? Force like this. This force, not pressure. Pressure is this because here we are unit area. Okay. Next, pressure in fluids. That we in daily life we see that. Uh, so I told to you that. Okay. So what is pressure? For pressure and fluids. So next topic is pressure and fluids. So I tell you that also fluid exerted pressure on the wall of the beaker where you जहाँ पे आप रखते हैं उन चीजों को वहाँ पे भी वो प्रेशर एक्सर्ट करते हैं. Okay. Now next topic we learn in the next live. Thank you for the joining this video, and please ignore the grammatical error because गलती हो सकती है. कोशिश की जा रही है, पर हमें आशा है कोशिश करने वाले की कभी हार नहीं होती और ना हार होनी चाहिए. कोशिश हर कोई करता है शुरू शुरू में, हर कोई बेकार करता है पर आगे जाके सही होती है. ओके, थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइन टू अवर वीडियो. थैंक यू वेरी मच.